What it do, everybody? So fellas, today I'm gonna be telling you guys, of course I had to bring the masculine, that wasn't attractive, I know, but I had to bring the deep voice out because y'all are taking disrespect from women and y'all don't even have to. And so I gotta step up for you guys a little bit because y'all are masculine or what? I gotta say it like that because y'all forget who you are, and a lot of times I feel like you guys are in situations where you're with a pretty, she just looks so good, oh yeah, that happens a lot of times, and so you guys will let her speak to you a certain way. And this is the worst part, you'll stick around, you'll stay there as she continues to disrespect you. So fellas, today I'm gonna tell you flat out how to never, the number one way I would suggest you guys to never take disrespect from these women. Okay, so please give this video a huge thumbs up. I will most definitely drop a part 2, but y'all gotta give this video a big thumbs up. Let's get to 300. And with that just being said, fellas, I do have 2 other channels and a Patreon. Click that link. All right, first thing I gotta say, and I'm gonna get into the point, I normally kind of wait a bit, but nah, listen, if you never ever want to get disrespected from women, of course I wrote down, listen to her, but never respond. Never say a word. Keep it quiet. Okay, so there's gonna be a whole lot of things going on in this process, such as she's gonna feel certain ways, you're gonna act a certain way, you're not gonna respond, and all these types of things. You know, I'll talk a little bit more about that later on, but the point is what you just have done is showed her, and this is the first aspect, is how you're a listener, how you could be there, and also how you care. Listen, the prettiest girls out here, the baddest females out here, they deal with guys that use them, that manipulate them, that actually play them all the time. And you guys will be surprised, I'm telling you guys right now, but there's guys out here that literally use women just as women are using you guys. So I'm saying nothing is disqualified, whether it's money, whether it's status, all that stuff. No, there's women out here that are literally getting used by men just for those specific reasons. So once again, when I say you don't have to take disrespect, same way those girls don't have to stay with those guys or deal with those guys, they choose to. Obviously, they have status, money, all that stuff, but we're not going to get into that. So this part of showing that you are a listener, listen, if they're dealing with guys that really don't give them what they need, and most times it's back to their nature, right? Women are very affectionate, and let me say it like this, have that affectionate side to them, because by nature, they are like that. They're supposed to be like that. And oftentimes that part gets lost. And you have women acting way too masculine, or just actually not, most definitely not showing you that other side of that feminine side that she has, you know? So I gotta say, when you got that woman going like that, then, oh, fellas, you gotta really be a listener. But this part of being a listener, what you're making her feel also is the understanding of actually being understood. Sometimes it's difficult for a woman to deal with men and feel like this man actually appreciates them due to the fact that they choose the wrong guys that will end up making them not feel so great about themselves, that actually crush their egos and pride. Yes, she could be with you and you can crush those in a good way, but sometimes some fellas don't wait. Sometimes, like I said, y'all will take the disrespect in the meantime. And there's never going to be a time where it's going to be you and her. You want that? Not possible. So if that's the case, you guys should never ever take disrespect. You don't have to. Once again, I don't care how long you've been used to it, or if you feel like this is okay or fine. The last thing I gotta say, I don't care how old you are, you know, you shouldn't be watching my videos if you're too young. Honestly, under 18, you guys shouldn't. But I do gotta say that no matter your age, do not, whether you're grown, whether you're like at the max, and I say max as in like just grown, and dating senses as in like you dated so many guys, women as well, sorry guys, and you went ahead and been like, no, I can't take it no more. Whether you're at the max, fellas, doesn't matter. You never ever take disrespect. You never have to. And so when we have you listen to her, you're showing her some value, but you got to get that she's not used to that type of value. Now, I got to say this before we get into that last deep part. I got to say this, fellas. If you show her the value, you're not showing her the value from off the bat being there And like I said, being the one that takes disrespect. So in order to show her the value, you have to show her that you have that masculine alpha side. In order to do that, you're not going to be a simp guy. And so if you're not, you're going to be in her company. You're going to be there, as in I'll listen to you, a listening ear. And that's exactly what she wants. But you're showing her that you only care to a certain extent. And that's the important parts of how you will leave it at that. When you leave it at, I only care about you to a certain extent, you're telling her the message of, I don't want no more from you, right? I only care about you because I'm a good guy. See, here's the difference between a good guy and a simp. A good guy will actually do the things from his heart because he's naturally a good guy. He'll do it because, you know what, I'll do this for the next person. I'll do this for the old lady. Or you know what, I am a good guy. You don't want me, but I'll do it. This is what I typically do, and boom. Now, a simp will be more, I gotta say stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't want to say that word, but let's say foolish. I'm sorry. Okay, so a simp will be a little more foolish, or like big foolish, sorry, just by kind of saying, well, you know what, I should just do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, not even that first part of I should. That could rarely happen. That's kind of a simp that's almost going on to the alpha side, the sigma side, but overall, you're going to have a simp saying, you know what, I should do it. I should all this stuff. And exactly, fellas, the listening doesn't matter no more when you're going to be a guy that doesn't have nothing that you weren't giving her before that she can't get from you. So I'm saying this, if you become a emotionally unavailable guy, a nonchalant guy, right? And you deal with her, what's going to happen? You deal with her, boom, you see the differences in her, as in she's saying, oh, you know, you're not so nice. Oh, you're not so kind. You're not all these things that she was feeling these times, right? So, boom. Now we're about to get into the next part of not responding. Fellas, what just happened though? You weren't going ahead and showing her that you're going to actually give her that attention easily, or go ahead and just deliver anything, or just be there. So you have that already sent out, as in, I'm a good guy. I could potentially give you more, but I'm not going to. And then boom, I'm not going to respond. And that's where I have to clap. I'm sorry if it's a little annoying, but I kind of like to get the clap for the boom part. But that's the part where it's like, what the heck? What the heck? What the real heck is going on with you? Because it's like, why are you about to really not say nothing after she basically been vulnerable or went ahead and opened up? And I say it like that because you guys do that with women a lot of times, but women don't think about, well, he just did that and how did I respond? Once again, women's nature, they're not sensitive to you guys. They don't care about you guys, especially in that form. And that's just the truth of it. Because once a woman, and this is how we'll wrap up, just because I feel like the responding part, y'all know, as far as like ignoring no contact videos, which I'm about to drop another one. I love no contact videos. But I gotta say, like, y'all should know ignoring plays a huge aspect. The chasing gets going. But fellas, I really just gotta wrap up. And I gotta say to you guys, if you're dealing with this woman, and every single time, the routine is you go ahead and respond to her. You go ahead and make a conversation. You go ahead and show her somewhat of what she has to basically bring out. The routine will now make her feel like, you know what, this whole entire time, the ignoring wasn't beneficial or didn't have to be done. Women also will play the cards. They'll play the cards as in each card is a guide. She'll have like 5-6 cards, lay the cards down, pick up the cards to, ooh, is it gonna be this guy, or does this guy deserve it? Or you know what, is it him? And then also other times they'll be like, I want him, so I'll pick up this card, this card, this card, 3 cards at a time. Each card comes with something, food, money, status, boom, you got it. Do I gotta say more? I really don't think so, but you know how it goes. So we have all those sorry guys. So we have all those 3 things going on with the cards. You got the money, status, and of course food, like I started with. And then you're gonna make this woman feel like, I gotta use you, I got to. But then when the cards are gone, right? Somehow the cards disappear. You being that man that provides the food or the status, whatever, you know. And I say status as in you have the status, but she likes to be with a guy that has status, or maybe the status helps her own personal benefits, right? Either way, that one card, I wanted to say man or a different example, but that one card, which is you, is gone. And you're the one that holds the status. The sun is coming out. Please don't mind it. But you're holding the status. That's nice and all. But fellas, you guys got to get that she took you away. She took that card away. And so you're supposed to try to take yourself away before anything. And then you're gonna have her respect you at the end, just because of the fact that you went ahead and what? Took it away. Now, you got to take it away before she takes the privilege. And I say privilege because that's how women really believe that it is. But you got to take the privilege away from her having access, from her having connection, from her having any, or this, you know how it goes. But from anything of you guys talking to each other, you guys got to put a stop to it. Now, I say that because the respect, once again, when you don't have to tolerate it, you're not going to allow her to get that to grow. You're not going to allow her to make it expand, as in, you're not going to have this woman feel like, well, I have to. No more of that. I have to. You put what's in place and then you decide to make moves on your own feelings. And that's why women will go ahead and start respecting you even more. This guy is not out here just saying okay to me or saying fine to me just because, you know what, I look good, or you know what, because he actually wants me. No, it's not none of those. Respect is honestly gonna be given when you actually earn it as a man. Now, it sucks because women don't really have to earn it. They kind of get the validation, which is somewhat respect, right? So you guys, it sucks, it really does. But I want you guys to make it easier, because the second you get disrespected by a woman, that's the second you should leave. That's the second you should walk away. That's the second you guys should understand, yeah, fella, I'm sorry, I love you guys, but the truth is, she don't want you. She don't respect you. She will never look at you as like that guy that has that type of value. Now, like I said, you can grow it over time, but in that current moment is what we're talking about. So if you have a woman view you a certain way until she starts viewing you a different way, you're going to have a woman never ever respect you. So stop listening, as in listening to what she wants from you. Do this, get up, go there, do all these types of things, request after request. You become basically, what can I say, her maid. Like, and the sad part is like, and I say maid, I'm sorry, that's the first thing that came to my, or other things as in like, you're working for her. But I wanted to say the sad part is that you guys aren't getting paid for even the job that you're doing. You're not, right? You guys are paying her, if anything. So it's just very, very twisted nowadays. And I feel like fellas just don't get that they can have more control. You can actually have control by walking away. You can actually have control by, and this is for the guys that actually will step up. And not every guy needs to step up, but will step up and say something like, bye, or I don't want to, or you're not going to speak to me like that. You don't have to make it long. Keep it 1 word, 2 words. It's better like that, because don't give that attention. But overall, you're just sending the message of, well, I'm not, once again, going to take the disrespect. And so you listen to her maybe those 1 times. Or you could have listened to her that one night, and now it happened like this where she is moving so bad. But the point is, you've done your part. Whether you had to actually listen and sit there for hours, you've done your part. Oftentimes, you're watching this video because you're trying to figure out what she's doing wrong. So fellas, once you've done your part, you don't got to worry about nothing else. You don't have to take the disrespect. And if you're still taking it, that's because you want to take it. So now that you could be a listener, you can be there, but don't have to respond. Allow that to apply in your life where you're going to be around women, but not care enough to actually say something. All right, fellas. So I really, really hope this video was helpful. And y'all know you will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.